doing? It's two of me. Oh my gosh. Let's get out of here. Let's stop this broadcast. Okay. And we're going to come over here. And I think I'll be able to hear you guys. I think. Okay. That's the goal. I want to be able to hear what you have to say in terms of self-worth. I want this to be an interactive chat. I want everyone to respect one another's views, and hopefully it will be a benefit, to this chat, that we can help one another. That's the goal. Things of that nature. Does that sound awesome? I can't talk. I can't talk. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. I can't talk. Now I gotta see what you guys are saying. Okay. All right, I gotta wait for you guys to come over here. Let's see if it's gonna be heard on here. Oh, here. I want this to be a part of it. Speech chat. Okay, control panel. Okay. Bear with me. Can everybody see me? I see people in the room, but I do not see. Let's come up with this here. Let's come out of here. Let me give time for others to come in, and maybe we can complete it. Let's do that. Let's see completed, so we can come out of there. It's loading. Okay. Now let's see if we can do it this way. All right. I don't see. Got that one there. I don't see what you guys are saying. I don't hear it, of course. Let's go back here. I should have started that way in the beginning, and I didn't. I really didn't. I really didn't. All right, so if I come out of here, let's come out of here. All right. Let's go to channel. Let's go to videos. All right. Yeah. Really. Hello, my Chelle's and Chevros. Okay, so this is the new one. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Right. You see the topic. All right, so this one should come up, I guess. Okay. All right, here we go. Is anyone putting anything in the chat? There it is. Okay. I had to hit live chat up at the top where it says live chat. You would think it'd be live, but okay. But anyways, hi. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Exactly. All right. So, yes, we can see you. Hey, Jeremy. I'm doing well. How are you? Paula? Oh my gosh. What? Awesome. Oh, how are you, Paula? Molly Manny? Manny? Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. We have a couple newbies, guys. Uber girl, Paula, LA, are you serious? Like, wow. How are you guys? I'm trying to get better. Okay, Jeremy, awesome, awesome. You have to. Good. I forward everyone to this video. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jeremy. You are on the ball as a moderator. I managed to catch you today. I know. It's like, yeah, how about that? How are you doing? Oh my gosh. The scavenger. How are you? You at your friend's house? Okay, awesome, awesome. Okay. All right. So I tried to go through with Hangout to invite people to share their views in reference to the topic, but for some reason that's not working. Oh, you're more than welcome. Uber lady. No, Uber lady. Uber girl Paula. Miss G sent me this mug from Miami. I haven't broken the other one that she sent me. I still got it in the box. I just felt like eating something light and drinking some tea. You know, sometimes you just have those days. Cheers to you, Uber girl Paula. All right, so I was thinking about this topic yesterday, and I'm like, wow, yeah, yeah. Everybody, get yourself something to drink. Get your Okay, I think it's gonna work now. Get your something to nibble on, so on and so forth, and okay, it's connected. Okay. Let's see if we can start hearing something.
Uber Girl Poila, LA.
There you go.
Welcome to my channel.
All right,
Uber
okay.
Girl Poila, LA. Said, got my vague pen.
There it is. So whatever you say, you will be heard. Just know that. Because I'm using the speech chat. Because I want to hear, and I want others to hear when they watch the video what we're talking about. Doing Uber Eats now?
ASL. Welcome to my channel. Paula Joseph. Welcome to my channel. Jeremy ASL. Said, lol. Paula Joseph. Said, doing Uber Eats now. Melissa AR. Welcome to my channel. Melissa AR. Said, I try not to self-worth. Bill collectors will get it. Uber Girl Poila, LA. Said, love in it, girl. I must get it set up on my stream.
Yeah, Paula, it's Dr. Roman told me about it. It's www.speechchat.com.
Said,
okay.
Your late narrator, Odell, I watched already too.
You were already here? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Did you guys hear what Melissa said? I try not to self-worth. Bill collectors will get it. Isn't that crazy? And Paula Joseph is doing Uber Eats now. Awesome. Is it pretty busy for you right now, Paula? Jeremy said he's
Jeremy
not.
ASL said, I'm not sure if I am self-worth at all. Paula Joseph said, yes.
Okay, that is busy. Okay. Yeah, it's like I was thinking about it.
Uber Girl Portland, LA, said, yes, we're always busy here in LA.
Nice. Okay. Okay. Couple other things I wanted to share real quick before we get into a conversation. I'm interested in being an influencer for Trip. I'm getting more information. I prefer to be the one who help bring drivers in and try my best to help and be there for them as much as possible, and take it from there. Okay. But I'm getting more information and reading up on stuff, so we'll see. Picking up an order now. We'll be back in 5. Okay.
Said, picking up the order now. We'll be back in 5.
Oh, they hit the spot. Oh, yeah. All right. So a lot of us, we may not.
Jeremy ASL said, okay, Portland.
We may not feel like we have self-worth based upon how others perceive us. But just like what it says, self, you have to see this for yourself. And a lot of times in our great society, our self-worth is predicated on the amount of money you bring in, the type of job you have, and the type of education, and your race. It is the truth. The truth is the truth. Even if you don't say it, doesn't mean it's not the truth. Well, no. So that's why I'm being honest. Absolutely. Honesty is the best policy.
Jeremy ASL
depending on who you're talking
said, to. That's why I am being honest with all.
Some people, they compare themselves with others.
Said, yes.
A lot of people compare themselves to others in order to see their self-worth.
New York City Driver Vlog. Welcome to my channel.
Hey, New York City Driver.
Vlog. Said,
I wanted
hello.
you to join here,
Jeremy ASL,
but I couldn't do it through Hangout.
Hello, New York City Driver.
I'm kind of sort of spontaneous, and then sometimes I can schedule and do things that way.
New York City Driver Vlog. Said, oh wow, Melissa AR. Said, Chelle, it's brightened my day a bit that the MRI report came back that the tumor is gone, except I do that fibromyalgia.
I saw that. I was so happy. But I was on the phone at the same time when you sent me the message. Melissa has been going through, guys. But let me tell you, I never met her face to face. But she is definitely a pusher, a go-getter. She keeps it moving regardless. And I really do love that about her. I really do.
Jeremy ASL said, hi, Melissa.
So back to the self-worth.
New York City Driver Vlog said, no prop. I've only had a couple of hours of sleep and haven't eaten much anyway. So I'd rather just watch anyway.
Okay. Awesome. Definitely, because I like how you, Melissa, Nikki. In other words, I enjoy talking to people who not speak their mind in a negative way, but in an intellectual way, from a way of their perspective.
Jeremy ASL said, Shane, I'm the narrator. You should know your English.
What happened? What happened, Jeremy? So hopefully this will work out for us. I'll try to work in between what she says, because I want everyone to be heard based upon their definition. Now, at this time, whoever wants to start first, what is your definition of self-worth? Don't be shy. Step right up.
Step right up. Said, The narrator isn't pronouncing names right at all.
Oh. Step right up. What is your definition of self-worth?
Melissa A.R. said, "Hey, Jeremy."
Mm-hmm. Going once, going twice, going 3 times.
New York City driver blog said,
Okay. Isn't that interesting how we got to think about this? Isn't that something? I'm going to give you time. Isn't that something? What is your definition of self-worth? Keep in mind, this is your definition.
Melissa A.R. said, "I will be having surgery next month. One more procedure. Can I have the burning nerves in my neck?"
Oh, wow. Okay. So what type of surgery, what are they going to do to stop that, Melissa?
Jeremy ASL said, "That's because this is a hard question. Everyone is just tries to do their best and fix their mistakes in life."
Hmm. Okay. Okay. That's very good. Very good, Jeremy. Anyone else want to add? I do my live this type of way for a couple reasons.
Jeremy ASL said, "That's how I see it."
Okay.
Melissa AR said, "I meant the procedure is burning the nerves and my neck. Want to see if that helps?" New York City driver blog said, "Maybe just realizing that I can't take steps to control my circumstances. Perhaps that's a version of self-worth."
Okay. Okay, so you feel a sense of inability. So Melissa is saying the procedure is going to burn the nerves in her neck. So in other words, similar to numbing it.
Melissa AR said, "Everyone's definition of the term is different."
Exactly. That's why I want to hear your definition of self-worth, because it is different. It's totally different. It's different from some of our parents, some of our peers, co-workers, people in general. And I want us to talk about how we feel. What is our definition of self-worth?
Jeremy ASL said, "Yes, because everyone is different. If it was the same, it would be boring."
I concur, Jeremy. Oh my gosh. Just think, if every time you woke up absolutely the same time, wore the same clothes, did everything absolutely the same, boring.
Said, like when Uber will give you any ride, or when an employer gives you instructions, and you realize that you are more able to make better decisions than the boss. Right there you are telling yourself. Melissa AR said, "Self-worth can only be described what your ethical and moral values are." New York City driver blog said, "I'm better than that." Jeremy ASL said, "Exactly."
Very good. Very good. Very good, NYC. Driver log. Very good. And that's true. Based upon, me thinking about it, I don't know, I fell asleep thinking about self-worth. Self-worth. Like, what is that? Who has control over that? Like, should we give that to people to label our degree of self-worth? Or is that something that we have to believe and know ourselves? And to me, it's something that you really need to know for yourself. Because if you go by what others say,
Jeremy ASL said, we own self, and that's why we need to be ourselves.
we own self. That's why we need to be ourselves. Okay, that's right. We are accountable for every action and reaction that we have to come across in this world. So I don't believe that self-worth should be predicated on
said, right,
other people. I don't think we as human beings should give another human being, okay, the right to tell us what our self-worth is, how good we are, and what we are good for. That doesn't make sense to me. Granted, yes, we can motivate one another, we can encourage one another.
Said, I think self-worth is like you're better than someone. New York City driver blog said, or perhaps moral integrity is self-worth. Jeremy ASL said, we are all good in our own way.
In terms of self-worth, is like, Jeremy said, I think self-worth is like you're better than someone. Yeah, no. I don't, me personally, I'll put it this way. Me personally, maybe in my teens, you know how you're going through.
Jeremy ASL said, overall, Melissa AR said, my self-worth isn't driven by money or what I own.
Very good. Very good. Because a lot of people today is what they have is the things that gives them the value of them. And when those things are gone, then what?
Jeremy ASL said, well, I mean, we are all important in life. God created us all to be important. Jeremy ASL said, Jeremy ASL said, that's my belief. New York City driver blog said, I see many times people tell me about how they took a longer ride, and I know so many times this job doesn't give us more for doing the morally right route. But I don't care. I value my own integrity.
Good point. Mm-hmm. Good point. Self-worth will even be a part of your job, be a part of your life. And you're so right. Everybody's term is different.
Said, don't ask the politician what the term is. Jeremy ASL said, New York City driver, I agree. Jeremy ASL said, Melissa, very true. LOL, New York City driver blog said, Mall and Melissa AR.
That is so true. But I think what we need to do is look within ourselves and find the good, the genuineness of ourselves that is not supported by things. Because once things are gone, then are you saying you're no longer valuable? Is that what we're saying?
Jeremy ASL said, like, for example, people who judge should really look at themselves in the mirror.
There is, what is the saying? 6 months to mind your own business and 6 months to leave others alone. We have 365 days in a year.
Jeremy ASL said, yes.
365 days in a year. And how many of us have used most of that time for ourselves, trying to make ourselves a better person, trying to improve ourselves, trying to know ourselves, trying to love ourselves, trying to be ourselves? But a lot of times we find ourselves taking the back seat and sitting back in our favorite chair or whatever and watch the people in the world as if we're watching television. You know how you have all these different.
Jeremy ASL said, it's hard.
Yeah, yeah, it's challenging. It's totally challenging. But how many of us actually watch the reality shows? And the main ones with all of the pulling of the hair, the profanity, all the main ones that tear each other down. From my understanding, those are the main ones that are getting the likes. Those are the main ones that people are watching. And it's
Jeremy
very interesting.
Said, I am not really a TV person at all. I am a radio person.
Okay. Yeah, after all, Jeremy is a DJ, guys, if you didn't know.
Jeremy ASL said, and if I could watch TV, it's cartoons for all.
Nothing wrong with that. The innocent of it all. I still watch cartoons myself. You know, you need that laugh here and there. So it's pretty cool.
ASL said, way better.
Yeah, it's way better than all the drama. But some people, they are fueled by this. They are energized. They are like, oh my gosh. You know, they're into this. It just makes me wonder, what is their self-worth? How much value, how do they value themselves? NYC has something to say.
New York City driver log said, it's weird. I get all sorts of hung up on drama, but I can't follow much reality TV. I tried to watch Kardashians, but it's too boring.
Okay, so basically you need
Top Speed Reviews. Welcome to my channel. Top Speed Reviews said, hey, how are you doing? Jeremy ASL said, hi, Tony.
Hey, Tony, how are you? Yeah, so in other words, basically you need to be stimulated. You need, like a lot of, okay.
Top Speed Reviews said, hey, Jeremy, how are you?
For many years.
Top Speed Reviews said, I'm good, Chelle.
Good, good, good. Glad to hear it. For many years, I used to watch TV as entertainment.
Jeremy ASL said, trying to get better, thanks. How are you? Melissa AR said, self-worth and financial worth are completely different.
Melissa, you're saying something there. But some people.
Top Speed Reviews
I don't know that
said,
one.
I'm at Mandy's friend's house waiting on her. Jeremy ASL said, Melissa, very true, 1 point. Top Speed Reviews said, I'm good, Jeremy. New York City driver log said, but yeah, we did have a weakness for Jerry Rinder back in high school and Survivor. And
Yeah.
of course, let's not forget The Apprentice. Jeremy ASL said, my Alexa went off to ball. Jeremy ASL said, that's good, Tony.
You heard Alexa off.
Top Speed Reviews said, Alexa, what time is it?
I'm gonna have to put her on mute.
Jeremy ASL said, yes, my Alexa could hit you all. New York City driver log said, it's so sad. That show got that windbag elected. Melissa AR said, I am more the loner, and without getting to know yourself, it's almost impossible.
Mm-hmm. You have to, well, from a certain standpoint, you do have to be around people. You have to be exposed to things in order to get to know yourself based upon your reaction to those things. However, there are some situations that even as a loner, you know what you like and what you do like based upon your thought process about it. And then on the other hand, sometimes we can think one way, but once we try something, we have a different thought about it. So Jeremy has something to say.
Said, Melissa, I can relate. I am also a loner, and I like it.
See that? You like it that way. Everybody doesn't have to be around a crowd to feel valued. There are so many people.
Melissa AR said,
Smiley
Jeremy
face.
ASL said,
Smiley face. Okay. There are so many people in the world who, if they're not around their boys, if they're not around their girls, if they're not around somebody who's pampering them, who's talking to them, who's like, oh my gosh, oh you look good, you do this, that. Oh, they don't feel valued. They don't feel important. They don't have a self-worth. But if people are giving them all of this attention, then they feel like they're somebody.
Said, I love it because I am fully independent. I don't rely on anyone.
And have you always been that way, Jeremy?
New York City driver log said, perhaps our own self-worth can dictate whether we will make the proper decisions in life. Decisions. When food hits the fan, like holding our own and not resorting to violence when we feel attacked.
How about that? How about that? Yeah. There are sometimes it's best to walk away from a situation versus to retaliate.
Jeremy ASL said, I walked with my parents until I was 25. Then I just moved on my own.
So did you feel vindicated when you moved out on your own, Jeremy? How did you feel? Were you ready? Hi, Miss G.
Miss G, welcome
Okay.
to my channel. Miss G said, hi Chelle, working but I am listening. New York City driver log said, it takes very strong people who say they're better than that rather than fight, or etc.
Well, I think Melissa.
ASL said, I did felt free. I wasn't sure if I was ready, but I just went out and tried, and luckily I succeeded.
Oh my gosh, Melissa. She didn't hear you, okay? They automatically took your review and held it.
ASL said, hey, Miss G.
Okay, Jeremy said I did felt free. I wasn't sure if I was ready,
hi,
but
Jeremy.
I just went out and tried, and luckily I succeeded. Awesome.
New York City driver log said, I wasn't good enough to keep calm last night. But that's a topic for a video, I think.
You couldn't keep calm. What happened? You want to share New York NYC driver?
Jeremy ASL said, Miss G Chelle is using your mug. New York City driver log said, I had a creepy customer.
Okay, so did they bring harm to you, or they wasn't listening to you?
Melissa AR said, I do prefer it this way. I always have. New York City driver log said, but I'd rather just chill now and not get into it.
Okay, no problem. We can do that.
New York City driver log said, Matt, they were just rude and weird. Jeremy ASL said, Melissa awesome.
When it comes to working in the public, you're going to come across some weirdos. You're going to come across some rude people. I mean, that's just, you might not come across it every single day, but once in a while, they will show up. That's another type personality that is out there. That's another type behavior that is out there. So we who are exposing ourselves to the public, we have to fall down. Maybe it did. We have Velcro right there. I think we have to prepare ourselves not to take it personal. Of course, know our self-worth, because there are a lot of passengers. Let me tell you, a lot of passengers out there who don't mind telling you as a driver, you dumb, you stupid, you're undereducated. You're driving. Like, who does that? Then that's when you have to, sometimes you have to educate the customers, but sometimes they're not ready for that education. For one, if I, as a driver, was to take the stance that you have about the type of job I do,
Welcome to my channel.
would you be able to pay such a cheap price to ride in my car?
Said, hi, Tony.
Come on.
New York City driver log said, oh yeah, mostly it's the nice people who think that way. They ask me what else I do. Be a entrepreneur. Welcome to my channel. Be a entrepreneur. Said, they fail to see the irony that if the driver didn't drive, they have no ride. So you'd think there would be more respect there.
You would think, and welcome, entrepreneur. Hey, Tony L, how are you? Exactly. You would think, yes, cheese crackers. Yeah. I decided not to eat pizza and pie. Oh, I went this route with some nice herbal tea with lemon. Yeah, no.
Jeremy ASL said, hi, the entrepreneur. Miss G said,
That's very good. Very good, entrepreneur.
Said, hi, Curry. Jeremy ASL said, Miss G, New York City driver log said, hey there, Kevin. And also talked, sorry, I didn't say hi earlier. The entrepreneur said, asterisk, Jeremy. Jeremy ASL said, hope you are all doing well. New York City driver log said, asterisk, top speed.
And that is so true. So more and more, I mean, maybe it's just me.
New York.
He went out to get something to eat, Dark Road Run, and he said he'll be back about an hour or so, but he kept his live on. So yeah. So we'll be able to see him when he comes home.
They are. Said, I found it's easier being alone if you know yourself.
Not too many people can be alone, Melissa. Not too many people. Some people, they don't have, like I said before, no self-worth unless they're around people. And have you ever seen
New York
individuals
said, so okay, for some reason I only saw the notification for his feed, but then saw your note in the comments.
Yeah. I put that in there because he said he'll be back. And I was just going to keep my eye out on his channel as well. And then I had to come out of it when this was acting crazy.
Said, oh, Microsoft is calling. Need to go. Surface is acting up.
Oh. Okay. All right, entrepreneur.
Said, I am also on his life. Jeremy.
Okay, so you can see. Okay, awesome. Let me know when he come back, then I can pull it back up again.
New York City driver log said, hell, okay. See the entrepreneur. Jeremy ASL said, see, I can't multitask fast.
Hello, that's right.
Jeremy ASL said, I will.
Okay, thank you. All right. So I do appreciate everyone who stopped in and had something to say in reference to our topic here, which is pretty cool. Let me do it this way. There it is. We'll just open it up like that. Yeah, so I think that what we need to realize and do for ourselves is to not allow people to tell us how valuable we are. I think it's something that you have to know. I think when you're dealing with the public, there's a certain persona, a certain mindset, a certain way we have to carry ourselves, because we are actually exposing ourselves to different cultures, different ethnicities, different people in general. who might not smell like you, look like you, speak like you, think like you. So whenever it's not absolutely the same, you will have some type of friction if those individuals, or three, four, five, how many people is in your car versus you, are willing to get along, are willing to, for this moment, let us step back and enjoy the moment instead of using that moment to beat one another down, to disrespect one another, call each other's out of their name, out of our names. But you have to.
Welcome to my channel.
Hey, Dustin, how are you?
Dustin said, everyone must have self-worth. Jeremy ASL said, like for Chelle. New York City driver log said, I saw that shot. Yes, did not see any or any other drivers for the value weary wore. Indeed, they're now done. I feel very bad for the drivers with them that will lose their jobs. Jeremy ASL said, hi, driver Dustin.
Yeah. Hey, Dustin, absolutely. Everyone must have self-worth. Yeah, everyone. And we are not supposed to leave it up to people to give that to us. We need to find that within ourselves. A lot of times in this world, you're not going to come across people who really want to get to know you as a person. They want to know what you have, what you can do for them, and what they can get out of you. But in order to just get to know you, I mean, a lot of times to say good morning to people, they look at you like, who asked you? Like,
Uber girl, Portland, LA said, ass up, Dustin, I'm stoned. Brad, their driver, Dustin said, they want to know what you can do for them many times.
Exactly. It's as if you can't do anything for them, it's like, I don't need you.
Brad, their driver, Dustin said that Uber girl, Portland, LA, all I'm working on it. New York City driver log said, yeah, it's this new world we live in. People don't see the reason for tips. They'll never see you again.
Yeah.
So,
right. Exactly. But that speaks volume of that personality.
Uber girl, Portland, LA said, I just hear Chelle's voice on my phone.
Oh my gosh. I declare.
Said,
oh gosh. But that's true, but that speaks volume to that particular personality. Because some of the riders, they won't tip because they think they won't see you again. But there are times when, not a lot, but I have picked up a passenger or two twice. And the first time I did have an issue with this person. And when I pulled up,
New York City driver log said, the young people today think the world is so big. Jeremy ASL said, it's true. A lot of people want to take advantage of a person. Rideshare driver Dustin said, I am the all-knowing robot. You must listen to Master Chelle. Uber girl Portland, LA said, Dave is about to pick up the kid in the rain and Uber at the same time. Nightmare.
Oh, be careful out there, Dave, for sure. Yeah.
Jeremy ASL said, Dustin.
Smiley face. Okay. So yeah, it's one of those situations. It speaks when. Okay.
Portland, LA said, Melissa AR said, hey, Dustin.
She's doing laughing faces. When it comes to the action and reactions of people, they're showing you what type of person they are.
New York City driver log said, but people from the 60s and prior, they see the world as a small place. They want to show their support to everyone because they don't know where it'll come back to bite them if they don't.
There you go. There you go. Now in society is me, 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 me. It's all about me. It's all about me. But that's where wisdom come into place. And it just shows Dustin has something to say.
Driver Dustin said, so I didn't know you have a ASMR channel. Now I gotta check that out.
Who told you I had an ASMR channel? Oh my gosh. I got to spend more time over there. I really do. I'm working on it. I got my Yeti mic up here. So I'm working on it. Yeah, working on it. Yeah, for those who don't know, ASMR.
Rideshare driver Dustin.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was the description of your video.
Okay. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I have 3 channels. And I really, the very first one I need to go back to and work on. Yeah, you guys know how that is. Nothing new. You know how that is. But it just, when people do things and say things, they're showing you what type of personality they are. They're showing you this is how they would react if it was reverse. Can people change? Absolutely. Does one personality?
Welcome to my channel.
Hey, Van, how are you?
Said, good evening.
How's work?
Van Hunterlees said, good. Rideshare driver Dustin said, I'm just a crazy nice guy in the corner rocking BS. Okay. Jeremy ASL said, hi Van. Van Hunterlees said, busy. Van Hunterlees said, holla. Rideshare driver Dustin said, Ben Ford saying, I'll never tell. Jamaica Girl 123. Welcome to my channel.
Oh my gosh, Jamaica Girl.
123 said, hey everyone.
How are you?
Said, hi Jamaica Girl.
I have to be honest.
123 said, hey, Jamaica Girl 123 said, good.
Awesome. I have to be honest, Jamaican Girl. I didn't see your emails. How when someone subscribed to your channel, you get sent an email saying that this person subscribed. I only saw what you have written, so I subscribed to you. But then when I didn't see the email, I unsubscribed. So I'm just being honest. That's just the type of person I am. I have to be straight up. Yeah. I have speech chat on.
Van Hunterlees said, interesting.
I will check it, Jamaican Girl, and I'll make that right. Okay.
Jamaican Girl 123 said, okay. Rideshare driver Dustin said, yes, I am the almighty robot man, and you must do my bidding. Jamaican Girl 123 said, okay. Van Hunterlees said, ha ha. Jeremy ASL said, Van, hope you are doing well.
Yeah, he said he had a busy day at work. But yeah. But, he made it through. He's home now, right? Yeah, you're home now. Isn't his channel awesome?
Van Hunterlees said, Dustin, your channel is awesome too. I watch your videos. Jamaica Girl 123 said, Jeremy, rideshare driver Dustin said, that Van Hunterlees, thanks man. Van Hunterlees said, yes, my day was super busy. No, I'm at the concierge desk talking to Janice.
Okay, hi Janice.
City driver blog said, so what's your definition of self-worth? Chill. Van Hunterlees said, you're welcome. New York City driver blog said, chill asterisk.
Chelle,
Jeremy
gotcha.
ASL said, DRR came back and is on. New York City driver blog.
Thank you, Jamaican Girl. 121.
New York City driver blog said, Chelle. Jamaica Girl 123 said, big like. Jamaica Earl 123 said, "You're welcome." Rideshare driver Dustin said,
DRR is Dark Road Run. Sometimes we just abbreviate it.
Rideshare driver Dustin said, ARDR. Jeremy ASL said, Dark Road Run.
Okay. Now, NYC driver law wanted to know my definition of self-worth.
Rideshare driver Dustin said, ha ha ha, now I feel dumb. Error. Dan Hunter said, DDR is a fun game, PDW.
He is so talented. He is, oh my gosh. He's awesome. He's an awesome man. He's awesome in what he does. He's very unique. I like his uniqueness, and I can only learn from him. I mean, he's just an amazing person. Just like with Jeremy. Jeremy can teach you music. He has such a great, clear understanding, and it's amazing. No, don't feel dumb, rideshare driver Dustin. What is RDD? You know, it just reversed. You're good. Welcome back, Melissa.
Rideshare driver Dustin said, I gotta figure out how to get everyone on my channel so I can help expose everyone more.
Yeah, I agree.
Said, I am back.
Yeah, I agree with you because we are individuals, and you do have a group of people.
Jeremy ASL said, VR did a great job with that studio.
He did. I like that. I liked his setup. It was really awesome. Everything is laid out. You can see pretty much everything. It's really cool. And then he has his special effects. When it comes to us exposing each other's channel, I think it's like this. And I'm just being honest here, okay? If you might not like it, but somebody else might like it. It could be a neighbor. It could be a friend of a friend. It could be anybody. You can be in the barbershop. You can be in the hair salon, and you're watching different people.
Welcome to my channel.
What is self-worth, scavengers?
What is self-worth?
So it's very important for us to shout different channels out. You know, I might not agree with everything. Everybody not going to agree with me. I'm wise enough to realize that. We all have different opinions. Some are similar, some are totally different. But I can still respect you as a human being, period. I can still respect you as a human being. And that's how I carry myself. You know, and I try to do that with God's help to see a bigger picture, because everyone in this world has a purpose in this world. A lot of times we don't see it.
123 said, yeah.
Right. A lot of times
said, as human beings, we need to accept different values other than knowing if we will get along.
Exactly. And I think it's when we take a size 2 shoe and we try to put every size above that to fit it in that shoe, to the point the spillage.
Said, you must agree with Chelle as I am Skynet, and I will find you.
No. It's some call, you know, on their own.
New York.
Did they do that on their own?
Said,
don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do it. Stand down. Stand down. No. I'm wise enough to realize everybody is not going to agree with me. But we live in such a society that everybody, there are people who try to put you in a size 2, and any spillage that doesn't fit, they want to trim it off. So then they want to make you customize to the fit. But are you really being yourself? Are you really being who you are? I'm not saying if you're a robber, a murderer, you should continue to kill and still. I'm not saying that. I'm saying on the level of humanity, the level of respecting one another.
Thankfully, I wear size 16.
They would have a good time trimming you down to a size 2. Can you imagine? But that's how some of us are in this world. And some of our passengers are the same way. To the point, have you ever had a passenger? You get in a car.
LA said, thank God I gained.
You did? Oh, really? Not in the belly. Not in the belly, right? I think your belly is just perfect. I wouldn't mind having your belly. You know, that's just a perfect belly there. So what, you gain weight where? Well, you might don't want to tell us. But that's cool. If you wanted to gain weight, that's cool. As I said, we have a unique.
Said, as I said, we have a unique customer service job in that we are personally dealing with the customer for long periods of time, and each one that's different. Rideshare driver Dustin said, sadly, you're right. That's why I'm glad I don't care what people think. I'm always going to do me and what makes me happy.
There you go. Oh, okay. It's gonna hide what you said, Uber girl Paula. So, oh, okay, that's not a bad thing. I mean, okay, well, wow, well, okay. Quite sure a lot of people will be happy to see that. You're gonna have to do an outfit of the day, okay?
Said, that bad the robot can't
He can't say it.
Rideshare driver Dustin said, tell us, Uber girl Portland, LA. Said,
let's just say, okay, she didn't gain weight in her arms, her stomach, her face.
Said, we can't be kicking our brothers first.
Okay.
Soon you'll have no.
There you go.
Uber girl Portland,
right?
LA.
Let's see.
Said, I did Dustin. WTF.
So she didn't gain weight in her arms, her lower legs, and not in her stomach, and not in her face. So there you go. There you go.
Franco, welcome to my channel.
Oh my gosh.
Franco said, globally with a large globally with back baby coffee papa slow coffee papa fall globally with ballot Uber girl Portland LA said, too funny you guys. Rideshare driver Dustin said, it won't show cause the channel won't let it.
Yeah.
Assuming the chest area. Uber girl Portland LA.
Yeah.
Said,
hey Tony, 146. How are you?
Uber girl Portland LA. Said, brilliant. Tom 146. Said, hi. New York City driver log. Said, say it, I cared what people thought. I'd work harder and be an architect or be major, I guess. I don't think any Uber driver said I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna be somebody. I'm gonna be an Uber driver. Rideshare driver Dustin said, error. Reboot in progress. Tom 146 said, I am fine.
Good.
Uber girl Portland LA said, I'm eating chocolate right now.
Nice.
New York City driver log said, when it's dead SIMPS so then S quote. Jeremy ASL said, all.
Yeah.
Jeremy ASL said, hi Tom 146.
I'm doing well, Tom.
Tom 146 said, and age are you?
I'm doing well. Yeah, I just think it's so important for us to have, okay, in other words, like what New York NYC driver log just said.
Rideshare driver Dustin said, all right, got to get these kids ready for bed so I can relax and think of my next video for the session. Have a great night, Chelle, and everyone else.
Thank you, Dustin. Awesome.
Said, oh, nice. Uber girl Portland LA said, Basically, my butt and my bottom is getting bigger.
That's what's the going happening is. That's what's going on. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, Tom.
Dan Hunterley said, "See you, Dustin." Uber girl, Portland, LA said, "Tata Dustin."
Instead of tata Dustin. That's the way that goes. But I think when it comes to self-worth, you definitely gonna have to look within yourself. Of course it does, Frank.
Said, "Uber girl, Portland, LA sounds good."
Frank said the other day he's an 18-hour man. Isn't that interesting? 18 hours. He put it out there. Didn't you, Frank? Mm-hmm. Yes, he did. He did. I think it's very important for us to look within ourselves and find that self-worth. It's something that you cannot look to get from other people. Because when it comes to other people, they are going to, it's in a sense of judgment. They're judging you, I should say. Is all judging bad? No. No. Who said all judging is bad? All judging isn't bad. It's based upon the perspective of that individual person. Some people can look at another person and say, oh, they're just so nice and sweet, and they can be far from it. You know? So it's so important.
123 said, right.
So we have to understand when it comes to judging one another, it's based upon the class of the judgment. Okay? But when it comes to the self-worth, you have to find it within yourself. And you have to protect it, guard it, and keep it. Just know you as a human being, you make a difference.
Said, you're right. You must take control of your own life and don't care about what others think about us.
Exactly. Exactly. You do what you have to do to live a comfortable life for you. In this world, you're going to always, when I say always have someone that can talk at you, about you, and for you. But is it really you? Are they, you know, like when you go to court, you have a lawyer. The lawyer is supposed to represent you, meaning he's supposed to represent you by believing what you're saying, doing what you want him to do. But you know, and I know that there is some back behind closed doors conversation with the judge and the plaintiff lawyer and the defendant lawyer that you don't even see. However, you're paying that person to represent you.
LA said, having faith in that person, trust.
Yeah, yeah. But when it comes to, let's see, for an example, you see, okay, everybody tell me, what is it that you see right here in my hand?
Melissa R. said, my life is comfy with just having what I need, not what I want.
Okay. What is this? Can you see it completely?
Van Hunterley said, Aqua.
Okay, Van said aqua.
Uber girl, Portland, LA said, you should always dream.
Mm-hmm.
The Make Girl 123 said, water bottle.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else?
Melissa R. said, drinkable BCA content.
Okay, anyone else?
New York City driver log said, yeah, circumflex accent.
Huh? Yeah, circumstance accent. Okay, that's new. Okay. Okay, so we have a water bottle, drinkable PBA content. We see aqua. I see a container. I see a container.
New York City driver log said all Laredo. Uber girl Portland, LA said it can be gone in a second.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You talking about in terms of dreaming? So what I see here is a container.
New
Mm-hmm.
York City driver log said it seeks its own level.
So just like we all had said what we see here.
New York City driver log said we don't know what's really in the water. Miss G said I see a planet destroyer.
There you okay.
Melissa A.R.
Okay.
said
Okay. So guess what? We're all right. Every last thing that you said is right. But what happens in some parts of society, you have that type personality that feels like,
New York City driver log said ha 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 OMG we are really negative today. LOL.
We're all right with your answers because that was your perception. It's what you saw based upon the knowledge, the understanding of what you are looking at. Even though we all had different views, however, we were right. We are right. Because we said what we said based upon our experience, either by the look of it, well, you can't smell it. So basically, by the look of it, like A is for apple. How many of us remember that? A is for apple. A is for apple. A is for apple. So as we say it, we visualize it, and then it becomes computed in our mind. So whenever, let's say, example, a passenger gets into the car, number one, there it's broken down from inferior to superior at the very beginning of a request. I'm going to request my Uber driver, or I'm going to request my driver. Okay? Superior, inferior, driver, rider. Soon as that, some people, this is their mindset, just like what we just saw here. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Akira, oh my gosh. Akira, thank you so much. How are you doing? How's it going? You're not going to show Melissa now. Mm-hmm. If you want to use A for that, you're more than welcome to do just that. So as soon as the request began,
Chef Boyardee, welcome to my channel.
Chef Boyardee, how are you?
Said, hey sweetness.
How's your family?
Said, yeah. Irashim said, doing okay, just sitting at the airport.
Okay. Awesome, awesome. And another thing I'm gonna say real quick. This is a computer. We are in the computer age. Do you know this computer cannot pronounce some of these names in here? Do you think me as a human being should feel belittled because I can't pronounce a person's name the way they pronounce it? You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Did you just hear what the robot said?
Chef Boyardee said, all I can say ...
We is all right. What, you know what? That's awesome. That's totally awesome. So then when the passenger get in the car, okay, follow me here. Some of them expect for the driver to open their door. Some expect for you to have Grey Poupon, however, or some Fuji water or smart water of any kind.
Jeremy ASL said, Chelle, you will get something from sometime soon.
You will get something from sometimes. Huh? Huh? Are they riddles?
New York City driver log said, Doug, I lost you after he said number one. Melissa AR said, most times I can't swear that GPS is drunk. New York City driver log said, Wi-Fi cross. Jeremy ASL said, something from me lol. Irashing said, young my ex got rules in place. Jeremy ASL said, non super chat, I mean, Chef Boyardee said, incidentally, I thought I heard something about burned pizza from yesterday. I saw a replay of chat.
Yeah, the pizza was, yeah, that was a disaster. That was a disaster. And the pie, I threw it away maybe 2 times today. I didn't put it all the way in the trash can. I was like, oh, maybe it'll taste better later.
Jeremy ASL said, hey, Chef.
Okay, Jeremy, don't worry. I mean, I'll put it this way. When you can give, give. When you can't, my love for you is still the same. Because I appreciate it, but that's not what I'm looking for. But I appreciate it. I don't want to, some people are really giving and giving from their heart. They want to give. I do appreciate it. Okay. I totally appreciate it. So thank you so much, Akira. Now, New York NYC driver log said, I lost you after you said number one. Okay. First, I'm a rider requesting a ride, a driver. Okay. And when you're out there driving,
Melissa AR said, we're not allowed to drink and drive, but the GPS announcer gets away with it. Chef Boyardee said, ma'am, did you have gastric bypass surgery or something? Because we see what you eat. Please be careful, gun. We love you.
Yeah, I did. I had not the Roux-en-Y. The Roux-en-Y is when they reroute your intestine. I didn't have that done. It's just that my stomach is about this big, but inside of all this in here, my stomach is about this big. Okay. It's supposed to have been this size, but my stomach was about the size of a football, because your stomach is a muscle and it stretches over time. So technically it should be this is the normal size. But they cut my stomach, they staple it, and it's slithered like the shape of a banana.
Chef Boyardee said, asterisk hunt.
So it's small. So when it comes to starchy foods, I can eat more of these things and these things versus chicken, steak, beef. When it comes to chicken, I can do 3 to 4 ounces. When it comes to fish, I can do about 4 or 5. So it varies because of the texture of it all, because I only have so much room in my stomach. And I had the surgery 2013. I have the story on my other channel, Chelle 7. I don't want to take up the time for this
Chef
part here.
Boyardee said, I'm diabetic. I have to watch my starches.
Yeah, and you know what? See, to look at me, you would think I have high blood pressure, I have high cholesterol, I have diabetes. I have none of that. I have none of those things, neither do I want them. So I'm grateful that I don't have them, but I am aware. So here and there, I alter. Sometimes I don't even have any sweets in the house. My starch, or my sweet, if you will, is a cracker. Sometimes I'll end up eating this for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and that's all I have eaten that day, which is not good because this is not nutritional. It's basically a filler, if you will, to make you feel full. This here, you're getting some calcium, you're getting a little protein, but you know what I mean? You're not really getting a whole lot from it. Okay. Night, night, everyone. I will chat with y'all later. Okay. All right, Melissa.
Melissa AR said, night, night, everyone. I'll chat with y'all later. Night, Jeremy. Chef Boyardee said, I have type 6 diabetes and I'm low frequently.
Type 6? All I know of 1 and 2. So I'm not sure what that means. I really don't want to laugh because I'm not sure what it means.
Hiroshi said, I wish some Uber tax would tell me how to run my car. They're going to get kicked right out.
Yeah, but see.
Dan Hunterley said, Wilford Brimley was on those diabetes commercials.
Oh,
Chef
thank you, Van.
Boyardee said, I have the extra 4 of them.
Extra 4 of them? I feel like I'm missing something here. Okay, the commercial was on those diabetes commercials. He's joking.
Dan Hunterley said, he's joking. Chef Boyardee said, 2 plus 4 equals 6.
Yeah, but yeah, okay. Okay, I was right. I felt like I was missing something. It's a joke. It went over my head. I don't have the gloves with me today, Tom. I really got to get back on my other channel, though. I really have to do that. No, I don't have my gloves with me. Sorry about that. Okay, so we got to stay on track. First, when a passenger, most passengers, okay, they have their phone, they're requesting a ride. Most of them will say, my driver sounds so, let me request my driver, it just sounds, or some would say,
you laugh like that time I found sand in my backpack from a beach cliff a few years ago.
Okay, Chef Boyardee, thank you. All right, so let me get the thought out. I'm gonna turn this down. Let me get the thought out because I do want to complete the thought. Okay. Now, so when they request a ride, their perception of you is not right now, Tom. Let me get this thought out. Okay. Their perception of you is already set in terms of your title. Driver, they're the passenger. They pay you, you go when they say go. You don't do what they say do. They call Uber or Lyft. Sometimes you don't get paid or you can get thrown off the platform. They know all of this is their arsenal. They know it. They're the customer. And you know the slogan that is out there, the customer is always right. You know, and I know that's not the truth, okay? But in the business world, the customer is always right. Why? Because the customers have the money, okay? And the business is in business to receive money. You as a driver, yeah, you want to receive money for service done. However, from a business perspective, they have to give you money. So it's like, some people prefer to be a giver and some people prefer to be the receiver. So when it comes to, I'll be back. I got to. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's awesome, Akira. He said his ratings did go up. It was 4.83. Now it's 4.88. Akira yeah. I'm not going to share. Hey, Jim Apple. I'm not going to share, information, but I'm so proud of him. I'm grateful to God for hearing his. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, is he back? I have signs in a dash cam. So, oh my gosh, when they come in, their behavior is on par. Okay, okay. Your ratings went up in my heart, in my wife's heart. Oh, my ratings went up in my wife's heart. That's awesome. Akira, bam. I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you. Okay, so let's go back. So then when they get into the car, for some, they see you as a subservient individual. They see you as their personal driver. Example. Let's just reverse this here. When you go to a restaurant and the waitress or the waiter, maitre d', sits you and so on and so forth, and you request a certain place to sit. I would like to sit by the window. Sometimes the waitress or the waiter, the maitre d', ones who sit you here and there, they will put you where they want to put you based upon the schedule that they have in that restaurant. We don't know who's here, is Kim working it or not. We don't know these things. However, the maitre d' does. So when we might want to sit a particular place and we can't, we feel a particular kind of way, do we not? Even we as drivers, we are also customers. When you go to a fast food restaurant, any restaurant, when you go into the stores, when you get Starbucks, go to Starbucks, when you go anywhere where you are paying for something, you are considered a customer. You are considered someone who's paying for service. Therefore, you, as the payer, expect certain things. The flip side is now you are a driver performing a service that this customer is paying for. Now, based upon the personalities of the passengers that get in our cars and based upon the personalities of the drivers, has a lot to do how smoothly that ride, be it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, no matter how long that ride is, it's up to those individuals in the cubicle, if you will, in that little closed up place to come together as human beings and make that ride as comfortable, not only for the driver, but for the passenger. But a lot of times we deal with such a mentality that we have problems because we're dealing with individuals who do not have that mindset of looking at things on one-on-one level. Yes, he or she drives for Uber. Yes, I request an Uber. But me as a human being / customer doesn't have the right to see him or her less than myself because they're driving me to where I need to go. It's something called a service. And think about it. If we as drivers had the mentality of some of our passengers who try to belittle us, Uber would not be where it is today. Neither would Lyft. Why? Because a lot of drivers would not be driving. Because they will see this job as something that is oh, beneath them. Like, oh, no, no. Drive you. No, you drive me. We just get that certain air about ourselves when we have certain amount of money. It's proven fact. Think about it. When the last time you had some extra money? When was the very last time you had some extra money? How did that make you feel? And then what did you do? And when you did what you did, how did you feel? Did you feel like someone owed you something? Did you feel like, like, hoo, I'm on top of the world now. Oh, yeah, no problem. Here's a couple more dollars. Here you go. No problem. You feel having that extra money just put a certain type of energy on you that for some, you're more generous. Others, it's like, oh my God, it's like, oh, let's do this, let's do that, let's go here, let's go there. Because we feel like that money has allowed us certain things and to have things our way. So a lot of passengers that get into our cars, this is how they feel. They don't want to talk to you because you're the driver. In their eyes, you're here. You're a servant. Like years ago, based upon history, African Americans, myself, my ancestors, had to sit in the back of the bus. There were certain places for certain class of people based upon how people observe other people. So when it comes to some passengers, they see you at glance. You are a servant. You are to do what I say, when I say, and how I say. That's their perception. However, the reality of it all is me as a driver, and as first as a human being, I'm going to respect you. And from my perception of you, you look like a human being as well. So I will expect you to respect me, period. It has nothing to do with customer and driver title yet. Nothing to do with that. You're a human being. I'm a human being. I know how to respect. I'm hoping you do too. So let's just come together right there. Let's just respect each other. Now, okay, I'm a human being. We're going to respect each other. I have a job to do as a driver. And my job is, ma'am, sir, to pick you up at the location that is on the app and take you to your destination that is on the app. Anything in between is totally up to me. Not up to you, but up to me. Me as a human being, I am a safe driver because I value my license. I value what I had to go through to get my license. I value my life. Has nothing to do with me as a driver. This is me as a human being, like you, human being. So you don't have to tell me, well, you shouldn't have to tell me how to drive, how fast to go, how slow to go, run that red light, run that stop sign. No, that's not a part of the deal. But some passengers have gotten it mixed up. So then you have the respect level, then you have the accountability level. Now, we're not even back on the driver and customer yet. There's so many layers to this. However, when it comes to most customers, they see you as a driver. You do, you say, that's it. You do what I say do. You go where I say go. You don't even try to conversate with me because you're a servant. Look, you're a servant. You're inferior. I'm superior. I'm the customer. I'm paying you. If it wasn't for me requesting a ride, you wouldn't get paid. That's not necessarily true. Maybe not you, but I will still get paid. Like, really? When those individuals, they are basically, Okay. All right. Okay. Akira. Okay. Um, so it's very important as drivers for us to have a mentality to know that you are worthy to be respected. You are a valuable person in society, but you have to see that. A lot of people, they're not going to see it. They're not going to see it. And another thing is, so when you do something, do it from your heart. Don't do it based upon, oh, see me shine, see me do this, see me do that. Don't, no, no, because that speaks volume about your self-worth. Anytime you have to have an audience for you to do certain things, you have to really check yourself on that one. So whenever you have a passenger that gets in a car and he or she feels that they are superior to you, and you can feel it, you can feel the vibe in the air. You can feel the vibe in the air. You have to elevate yourself higher than them, because at that point they are beneath you. And you are not to go as low as they go. It's a lack of understanding, it's a lack of their way of viewing things in life, and it speaks volume to their personality. So when you have a person like that, I'm just gonna say this is how I do some of them. I've had some passengers who businessmen, Caucasian men, and some like the more older ones, they will always ask you the question, "Oh, is this all you do?" Like, so me getting you to your destination safely is not important. This is all you do. So it just shows their mindset, how they perceive this ride share gig. Oh, you're not concerned that I am a professional driver, safe driver. I can get you to your destination safely and pretty much on time based upon the traffic and so on and so forth. Is that all you do? Oh, do you mean get you to your destination safely? Well, at this moment, that is my main goal, is to get you to your destination. So, based upon that, that is all I'm doing. Yeah. And then some, they want you to be yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, and so on and so forth. I play right along. I play, I play, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. Is this okay? I reverse, I get control over the situation, and God helped me to pick that out and I go with the flow. It's not belittling me. I'm taking control of the situation. But because before he or she was in control. But once you reverse this, go with the flow, now you're controlling it. Some people, they have to feel like they're the driver from the back seat. And sometimes we have to take a side road. I'm not going to say low road, a side road, in order to get you and that person to where you need to go as comfortably, as peaceful as possible. It doesn't take nothing away from you. You're still a human being. You're still being respected because you're going to respect yourself regardless. You have to understand the mentality of some people. And whenever I did that, I ended up getting a tip. I went with the flow. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. You have a wonderful day, Dr. So and so. Because some, I've had doctors in the car. But on the app, it just says Robert. So hi, Robert, how are you? And then in the conversation, he lets me know he's a doctor. So then I asked him, I said, do you prefer to be called a doctor? Because there are some doctors feel like they're doctors 24/7. They don't sleep, they don't eat, it's doctor, doctor, doctor. They don't realize doctor is a job, it's a title, it's not who you are. When you were born, your mom did not say, Dr. Robert, that is your name. No, you went to school, you were taught by someone who knew some things, and you were able to catch on to it, and now you are deserving of that title, but that's not who you are. However, we're dealing with different personalities. Some people feel that if you're not calling them doctor this, doctor that, you're disrespecting them and it's belittling them. But that just shows the mentality of some of those individual people, that they feel like they have to have a certain type of title that makes them more important than another. Both, Van, both, because the NYC driver was talking about the situation, similar situation he went through, and so it's both. Self-worth is playing both parts in general, because think about it, as us as drivers, we have to have self-worth in general, period. That spills over into being an Uber driver or even a passenger. Okay, Van said, I'm sorry, I've been in and out. Oh, you hopping Dark Road Run. Oh, okay. So he's back.
Sorry, helping PR.
Okay.
Jeremy.
Is he playing his music now?
But I am hearing you, Chelle.
So we're doing both, Van. And what is your definition of self-worth?
Jeremy ASL said, yes, sorry.
Okay. They have no idea, made this decision to do this job, very long everyday life.
New York
Yeah.
City driver log said, yeah, sorry. For me, this is my life. So I can only think of examples inside this job. But also because I figure this is all part of the rideshare driver community.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy ASL said, thought you saw the message earlier. No, I am helping him set up.
Yeah, you said you were on the phone with him, so yeah. I was looking at it from that perspective. Me so sorry. Yeah, so okay.
Jeremy ASL said, on iOS. So earlier I said who was on the call. Jim Apple.
Okay.
So now I have said, when I have to use the restroom at a restaurant, I always act sophisticated by extending my pinky finger when I wipe my butt. Jeremy ASL said, that's why someone said he was PR.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I see. Good job, Jim Apple. Good job.
Okay, we got. I think it's all set up here.
Okay, so he's still working on it. Let me know when he's available, Jeremy.
Said, yeah, you showed number 2's boss.
Yeah. Exactly.
Jeremy ASL said, okay.
Okay. When it comes to this type of job, NYC, is a job. And I believe I understand what you're saying when you say it's my life. Meaning, my understanding of what you're saying is this is your occupation. You don't know the future. Things can change. But right now, this is the job that you choose to do. Is that correct? Because you said my life as if you either don't want to do any other type job, or right now this is working for you. So is that correct? NYC driver log.
New York City driver log said, that is what I spend my time doing. So examples in self-worth goes straight to the job.
Okay, there you go. Okay. Right. So me personally, I wouldn't say it's my life, because jobs come and go. This is something that we all choose to do for one reason or another.
New York City driver log said, but that's kind of who I am in general. Whatever job I have, I'd be thinking about it 100%.
Okay. Do you find it being stressful for you or it works for you? NYC driver log.
New York City driver log said, and so, New York City driver log said, Loopy Van Hunterlees said, well, for me, self-worth is being a part of society and doing things to help people and society. We've always been one to help and make sure all the people I care about are living their lives.
Okay. Okay. That's Van's definition of self-worth. He feels in order to be, he see his value as making sure those around him is living the life that they want to live.
Van Hunterlees said, I want to make sure everyone feels like they are something.
Okay. So in other words, you feel more valued when you see others being happy doing what they want to do. So at any time, do you feel like
Van Hunterlees said, yes.
So do you at any time feel like, okay, you've been there for this person, that person did this and that, made this person happy, so on and so forth. Who's making you happy, or your happiness come from making other people happy? In other words, in all of this, you're making people happy. Do you ever?
Jim Apple said, BRB. Van Hunterlees said, my happiness comes from making people happy. New York City driver log said, millimeter good question.
Yeah. So my concern about that type of self-worth is you want to make sure you're around genuine people who is respectfully acceptance to you wanting to make them happy. Because there are some people who would take that type of self-worth or self-value and walk over it, turn it from you getting joy out of what you're doing for that person to make them happy to now they're controlling you.
Welcome to my channel. Your personal driver said, just about to put the kid to sleep.
Oh, good daddy. Night. You and Dustin. All right now, good night. Thank you for stopping by. So it's very important for, yeah, I don't want nothing to happen to you, Van. I don't want anyone to hurt you or take advantage of you.
Van Hunterlees said, so I know who is trying to take advantage, and I shut that shenanigans.
Oh, okay. Well, then bam, then. Okay, look. I'm backing away. Okay. It's done. He shut the shenanigans down. And then I'm good. I'm good. That's real good. So in other words, Van is working with a smile with maybe some fangs in the back when need. Bam. Exactly. You know, look, Van. Okay.
Said Van for Van.
Van for Van, exactly.
New York City driver log.
Van bam. I declare. Now that's good. That's good. I'm so proud of you.
New York City driver log said Jean-Claude
Van Damme. Van Damme. Yeah. Yeah. He's an awesome actor. Is he still alive? Maybe I should have just left it as He's an awesome actor. Whatever. But yeah, it's important for us, seriously.
Dan Hunterley said, my ex, for instance, he was just using me all over the place and I shut it down quick. I burned his clothes. New York City driver log said, hot yeah, he did the Volvo truck baby.
Oh, okay, he is. Okay, cool. What is that waiting to exhale? Is that... You didn't get in trouble for that, did you, Van? How long did it take you to catch on he was using you? Was he real smooth with it? Mm. Oh my gosh.
Van Hunterley said, no.
Okay. Okay. That is so crazy. Oh my God. Yeah, when a person show you who they are, believe them.
Van Hunterley said, the moment I walked in on him and another guy in bed together.
Wow, you just start burning clothes. Wow. And you didn't get in trouble. That's pretty awesome. So did you think burning his clothes, that's going to afflict the same level of pain that you felt when you saw him in the bed with another guy? Or your mindset was, oh, I just want to hurt him. I just want to hurt him. Me personally, I like to help make, well, I like to see people happy, but I want to be happy too. And I want to be understood.
Said it was the clothes he left at my house. I also punched him in the face. New York City driver log said, hey, that's rough, but that's kind of what I mean by a moment of weakness.
Well, I wouldn't say a moment of weakness. It was a reaction. It was a reaction based upon how you feel at that moment.
Hunterley said, last time I dated a politician.
Okay, okay. See, and one guy, one politician ruined it for all politicians. And you know something how that works? It's like if we dated a person who had red hair and now they're our ex, no more redheads.
City driver log said, I mean, yeah, did seem like he deserved a punch in the face, though.
Well, see, the thing is this. You're dealing with your emotions. And sometimes in the moment of anger, if something isn't nailed down, it's flying. Because in our mind, that adrenaline start flowing, fight or flight. Either you're going to run or you're going to stand your ground and you're going to fight. And that fight could be using profanity, like someone's printing paper. It's going to be like water, like you're drinking water. It's going to, you probably don't even take a breath. Or things are going to be thrown. Glass, plastic. If it's not Velcro glued down, it's going across the room. And in the midst of all of that, people can get deadly or people can get, extremely hurt. Because sometimes you throw in the glass, but you don't know how it's going to break. You don't know if a piece of it's going to go in the eye. You're not concerned about that at that moment. You're concerned about, I'm hurting right now. I didn't deserve this. But you, of all people, who I thought you loved me, and I love you, and for me to come home to see this, some people, They won't go burn clothes. They're going to go in their closet and get a gun, and somebody's going. All three people. The person to take out the two who's in the bed and then take themselves out. Or it's certain ways we react to certain things. And sometimes we don't know how we're going to react to every situation that is the opposite of our desire.
Said, but yeah, if they had any feelings for you, it would hurt them enough just to know that you're leaving. That would be enough. And if they didn't, then either way, good riddance.
That is more of a calm, that's a calm way. That is after you have thought about it. That way is after you are not in the situation. That is one of the times when you're sitting down, you're talking to family or friends, you're sipping on coffee or whatever you're sipping on. Then you're like, you know what? He was wrong. She was wrong. They were wrong. Whoever it was. And we're feeling our hurt. And we want that person to hurt just as bad as we are hurting. But guess what? That's not always going to happen. For one, you didn't think this person was going to go outside the relationship. It never crossed your mind. This is a shock to you. A shock, meaning you had no clue. A shock, like you're not prepared for this. It's like a shock. And sometimes when you're in that shock moment.
Said, I gave this girl a phone call when I found out she was with another guy right then. And on the phone, I said nothing. Moments of silence can speak more volumes.
Depending on the person who you're dealing with. Now for you, you felt like that would hurt her based upon the times that you spent with her. You begin to fill out how she is and what would hurt her, what makes her happy, what makes her sad. That does happen in a relationship when you get to know a person. You kind of sort of know what makes them happy and what makes them sad. However, when you're trying to get to know the person, when you know something that makes them sad, you usually don't try to do that or those things.
Blog said, true, the narcissist wouldn't absorb anything.
Exactly.
Jim Apple said, time back.
Welcome back. So it depends. It depends on who you audition this retaliation to. And sometimes when you don't see them respond in the way you want them to respond, like you want them to feel hurt, you want them to cry, you want them to, no, don't do this. And you're looking for a certain response. And when you don't get it, it's like, you're trying to find something. What can I need a certain reaction from him. What can I get? Some people will go get a gun and blow that person's brain out. Then they feel vindicated. But then after all the dust settles, the sirens you hear police officers coming to your door. Some police officer will shoot because they see a gun in your hand. Now you're either dead or in prison for life. All because of a moment of rage. A moment of, I got to make you feel what I'm feeling right now. But I have learned in life that whenever you can walk away from a situation where you could have been irate, you could have been, ooh, child, you could have been like, is that really her right now?
Jim Apple said, I got to get some ice cream PR.
Oh, I want some too. What kind are you getting? But now, for the rest of your life. In that
Hiroshi
moment,
said, "Here's my usual 7 trips, made $200. New York City
bam!
driver log said, wow. Hiroshi said, my daily quota.
I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. You didn't give up. You kept pushing. Proud of you, man. Proud of you. That's cool. Yeah, so what I'm saying is
New
this.
York City driver log said, I did 4 this morning with surges, made $50. Hell, oh no.
They don't even sound right. NYC driver log. Isn't that something? It's like I did 4 morning runs with surges, made $50. I think times are changing. And Akira, I believe he's in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, or I think I'm not sure. This type job, it is different for everybody based upon your market and the demands. You know, that's how that work, unfortunately. But in that
New York
moment,
City driver log said, geez, that's amazing.
isn't it nice? That's pretty cool. That's why I say, if this rideshare gig is working for you, handle your business. If it's not,
Hiroshi said, I drive to Philadelphia. Sometimes I sleep in my car at the airport.
there you go. Right there.
New York City driver log said, $200 is my goal for each day too. I should really do some driving now as well. Hiroshi said, plus you have to have the mental capacity for this job. Van Hunterlees said, I'll be in Philly this weekend. New York
Awesome.
City driver log said, I think Hiroshi said, like Chelle says, well back.
Yeah, man. Handle your business. Handle it, guys. Handle your business.
Hiroshi said, now 1 hour drive back home. Hiroshi said, now get up in the morning and I'll do 1 hour in the gym. Jeremy ASL said, I'm here. New York City driver log said, it takes about 8 to 10 hours usually for $200. It's just a lot more small rides, but more of them.
Are there other areas you can drive to in New York that will be more beneficial, NYC driver log? I'm waiting for him to respond.
New York City driver log said, that's a question for God.
I declare. I declare. You know what? NYC driver log.
Jeremy AS
I
said,
pray that one day
LL
either you're going to do it on your channel or most likely your channel, that you'll be able to share how things used to be in terms of driving for you versus the way it will be for you. That you will share.
Hiroshi said, gotta take care of our body. I know this. I've been doing that more, plus bring your own cooked food.
Oh, okay. Okay, Akira. So no going to the fast food restaurants, pack your own food. Okay. Business minded. Why I say he's business minded? For one, he know he is his this it is his business. So he has to take care of himself so he can keep himself going. And then not only that, you don't want to put out a lot of money. You're trying to make money. So in order for you to keep as much money as possible, whatever it is that you can do on your own strength, such as make your own food, You're saving yourself on average,
Jim
what,
Apple
$10?
said, I'm back. Yum.
Yum. What kind of ice cream you're eating? I'm still eating cheese and crackers. But we all have to be careful when it comes to a moment in our time, in our lives.
New York City driver blog said, a lot of taxi drivers, I call Uber drivers, taxi drivers, to go to the gym daily. Yeah, for the same reason. All the sitting.
Yeah.
Jeremy ASL said, welcome back, Jim. Irashing said, yeah, Chelle, I had to stop that with the food thing cost too much. Jim Apple said, tuna fish flavor.
Ice cream?
Irashing said, but I'm sending you a voice memo. Listen to it when you free.
Okay, I will. I'll pass on the tuna fish flavor of ice cream.
New York City driver blog said, I'd rather do a daily walk or a bike ride, but I'll get a schedule together first. Jeremy ASL said, fast food is very costly. Jeremy ASL said, I mostly cook at home, much cheaper.
It is much cheaper. And it's safe because at least you know what's going in your food. You know how it's being prepared because you're doing it. So it's not so much we should look down on ourselves if we can't afford.
Jeremy ASL said, healthier too. Jim Apple said, just kidding, it's chocolate.
Okay. I'll accept that one with some walnuts in it. Do you have any walnuts? But yeah, it's not to feel bad or belittled if you can't afford to go to other restaurants to buy food or whatever. Restaurants was not for in the beginning.
New York City
time.
driver blog said, millimeters, I suppose I probably got the $11 bonus, so perhaps I make $62. Franco said, I got wet nuts.
You need to dry them off.
Jeremy ASL said, Jimmy behave. New York City driver blog said, but that was in just 3 hours. Jim Apple said, are you talking to a robot? Irashing said, I was going to sleep in my car tonight, but the temperature is going to drop 20 degrees.
Yeah. No, I think maybe you should go somewhere where, yeah. A lot of drivers do sleep in their cars at the airport.
Jeremy
airport lot.
said, Jim wrote that his text to speech. Franco said,
what did Jim say?
Wet nuts. Jeremy ASL said, it reads everything we say on here. Jeremy ASL said, Frank behave. Jim Apple said, can it save the world far?
People are going to hear exactly what you say with your name attached to it. Absolutely. But I think, and don't get me wrong, guys, I'm listening to myself as I speak as well. I'm not exempt
New York
from.
City driver blog said, seems it can't say Simpsons.
It just did. It says Simpsons.
Jeremy ASL said, Jim, it will say anything you put on here. New York City driver blog said, oh darn.
You hear that? I like to learn about myself for myself because it is considered an armor.
New York City driver blog said, fling.
What is that?
Jeremy ASL said, no misbehaving tonight. Jeremy ASL said, All
Dr. J has spoken. Mm-mm-mm. He's helping Dog Road run and controlling this room too. Say what? I declare. Looks like he's still on the phone.
Jeremy ASL said,
Well, we'll have to get we'll have to get a couple people
I
together.
know, but have you played like the old Republic, like the really
Jeremy
old
ASL
Oh,
said,
Star Wars game from the 90s that came out about the same time Superman? It was for the computer though, it wasn't for Nintendo.
Oh, no, I don't-
Nintendo's graphics weren't good enough yet.
Jive
yeah, I
and
don't think
Lacey,
I missed that one.
welcome
Missed
to
that
my
one.
channel.
Um,
Jive and
You
Lacey
can play on a tablet now.
What
like
are you
your cell phone.
Yeah.
You should definitely play, man. It's awesome. And if you're gonna sit there and play videos all day, it's better than some of the Star Wars movies.
That
Jive
that
and
would be
Lacey
fun to make a call-in retro video game show where this Google Voice number, and then if there's a way to I wonder if there's a way to make
I think he's busy.
the people in the chat interact
Jeremy
with the video
ASL
game.
said, hey Johnny,
But so then we can have I can have a window.
Oh, hey.
Yep.
Chelle wants to talk to you, man.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, she's gonna we're gonna do a I was gonna do a tutorial on OBS.
Said,
So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this stream and connect with Chelle. So all right, Aaron.
All right, man. Talk to you later.
Check you later, man. Thanks. That is awesome. You know what? One of the downsides with Google Hangout Voice is that you can't do that angry hang up when there's no phone, where it's just like like in the every 80s and 90s movies, like I'll be over in 5 minutes, and then what are you gonna do? Like angry click end call. It should have like an angry click button on it, so it plays like.
That's funny. Jeremy, let me know when he's available, like when he's totally closing down. Because what I want to do is get connected with the OBS. I've been playing around with it, but I want to really look into it even more. But before I have to leave, I want us all to know that we are valuable people. We are needed. And one of the best thing about it is you just don't know who's watching you, who's listening to you, who feels your vibe and feel comfortable around you. Love to see your smile, your voice, a hello, a goodbye. Everyone wants to know that you see them for the most part.
Jive and Lacey said, Jeremy, can you subscribe to my YouTube? Jeremy ASL said,
Jaden, stop
Sure.
it. Stop it, Jaden. Don't do that. When other subscribers come on, they know to subscribe to other people's channels. They know about you, Jaden. You've been a part
Jive
of
and Lacey
my YouTube
okay.
family for a while, and it's coming. It's you're increasing more and more. So just hang tight. Just prepare and be ready for the influx, because sometimes we want the influx and we're not prepared for it. So it's all
Jeremy
good.
ASL said,
It's all good. So just hang tight, hang tight. Everybody that comes in on the feed has the freedom, the right, the opportunity to subscribe to whomever they want to subscribe
Jeremy
to.
ASL said, oh wait, I thought this was a different Johnny.
Yeah, it's Jaden.
9.6
Jaden is
Welcome to my
14.
Dynamo 9.6 said, wow, so big. Dark Row Adron, welcome to my channel.
Hey,
Jeremy
so you're available,
said,
Joe?
sorry about that. Dark Row Adron said, Chelle.
Yeah, Jaden is 14, and he has games that he plays on his video, and he vlogs. He share, when when the family is traveling and so on and so forth. Yeah, he plays
Jeremy
the
ASL
drums.
said
No, wait a minute.
VR
No,
is
it's the
available
other
now.
one who plays the drums. But he goes to
Enamel
church.
9.6
I know you
I
sorry.
am
I
sorry.
know you are.
Jeremy ASL said,
You said it, buddy.
apologize for that. Jarvis Lacey.
Drums.
said,
Okay.
Drums.
Oh, yeah, that's him. That is him. Yeah. He's been off of YouTube for a while, and now he's back. So he's a very energetic young man growing up, and I'm glad that I met him. I do have some subscribers who
Jeremy ASL
are
said, oh,
14, 17. I don't think I have anybody who's younger than 14.
Jeremy ASL
And
said, but true, no begging for such.
yeah, no begging.
Dark Girl Adline said, free anytime. Today we can connect.
I'm about to shut it down, Dr. O'Brien, because I respect your time, and I appreciate you taking time out to assist me and help me along the way.
Jim Apple said, can it say how much could a woodchuck cut wood if a woodchuck could cut wood?
Yeah, it just did.
New York.
You lost connection? Oh no.
Said, sorry, I lost connection again. Jeremy ASL said, have a good one, Chelle, and everyone take care. You
too, Jeremy. You too. And let us know how things go for you tomorrow. I pray you feel better. Also, T-Bob. I gotta check and see how she's doing too. See how T-Bob is doing. But yeah, so I want all of you know that you are important and you're valuable. You play an important part in our society. Thank you. I will let you know what the dentist say. Absolutely.
Thank you. I will let you know what the dentist says. Jeremy ASL said, hopefully nothing bad.
Yeah.
Jarvis Lacey.
Nothing that it cannot be.
Amen.
Yeah, nothing that cannot be healed, or like antibiotics and so on and so forth. Definitely. So I think it's very important for you to know that you are valuable as a human being. You are important as a human being. You have something that you can share, and be it so many different things on so many different levels. And also keep your head up, especially in those moments where people want your head to be down. Keep your head up. Also, don't allow people to control your emotion. What do I mean by that? They will say things and do things with the intent to cause you to react the way they want you to react. I don't care who it is. I got to tell myself that too. And I hope and pray. I Elmo you too, Jeremy. Elmo, you're a very nice program. You speak Arabic. No, I do not. It's a very, very, how should I say, interesting language. I think it's awesome. All different language at this, just the way we are able to communicate. Sometimes we don't even have to speak. We sign language. It's amazing. So communication is very important for us as human beings. And I want us all. Why you stopped? Why you stopped? TTS. What is that? No, I'm closing it down because I have something else that I have to do. Not because of you. No, I can't give that. I can't give that to you. Don't leave me. I declare. Yeah, I want to do some things with the OBS. Oh, because I was trying to get a point across. Okay, so have a good night. You too, Tony. It's your bedtime anyway. There you go, Jeremy. Get them straight. Get them straight. More people coming in. I just think it's very important for all of you to know your self-worth. Know your self-worth, how much you value yourself. And keep your head up and keep it moving in life. Don't allow people to take you.
Said, I'm with Driver Laddie Pro now. Jeremy ASL.
Oh, you went for Driver Lady Pro. Tell her I said hi.
Tony.
Okay. So, yeah, so definitely.
City Driver Log said, awesome.
Yeah, definitely keep it moving,
Jarvis
guys.
Casey said,
I love you,
"Midnight
Jaden.
Chelle, I love you.
I love you.
New York City Driver Log said, lady,
Lady, oh, what? What do you mean? I missed something. What did I miss? NYC.
New York City Driver Log.
Yeah, Driver Lady
Driver
Pro.
Lady Pro.
Yeah.
Animals 9.6 said,
Yeah, it's free.
Speech
Yeah, it's
Jim Apple
www.speechchat.com.
If I keep my head up, I'll walk into a tree.
Don't do
New
that.
York
Don't walk
City
into the
Driver
tree.
Log said, Driver Laddie.
Yeah, Driver Lady Pro.
Animals 9.6
Oh, you're welcome.
said, thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's free. It's pretty cool.
New York City Driver Log said, Lady Driver Laddie.
Yeah, she's a. I'm missing something. NYC log. What am I missing here? Driver, you know Driver Lady Pro, right? She's
New York City Driver Log.
Oh, pronouncing. Oh,
Announcing.
Driver Lady. Driver Lady Pro. What do you want to say? Driver Lady? What do you want to say? But yeah, it's so important. Lady
said, lady.
I said, what did I say? Lady? I didn't say lady. I said lady. Driver lady.
Top Speed Reviews said, I think the speech is messing up the pronunciation.
Oh, okay. But do we understand what she's trying to say? But yeah, guys, keep it moving. Focus on yourself. Build yourself. Take care of yourself. Love yourself.
The Brad of Boston. Welcome to my channel. The Brad of
T-Pop is here. How are you? How are you
Chelle,
feeling?
New York City Driver Log said, Driver Laddie. Top Speed Reviews said, the speech thing it is messing it up. It pronounced lady as lady. Jim Apple said, I like the movie Mary Poppins. The Brad of Boston said,
Sick. Oh my gosh. Are you feeling any better? When you feel bad, like a cold and things of that nature, it takes so much out of you. And you can take your medication, but you need that rest.
Said, TPOB.
Wow. But yeah, guys, I haven't met.
Said, yes, a little better. Not sure about work tomorrow.
Okay, you might need to stay in and rest a little bit. Yeah, you got to take care of yourself.
The Brad of Boston said, I just woke up.
Okay. And you're drinking enough water? That's good. Even while it's cold, that's pretty cool. Yeah. So I haven't met every one of you face to face. I don't know if I ever will. I don't know the future.
The Brad of Boston said, yeah, when I'm awake, I drink.
Okay. Yeah, I would imagine that. Yeah. But I love every last one of you as a human being. Not what you say, not what you do, not how you look, whatever. I love you as a human being. And I appreciate you coming to my channel. I appreciate you subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you feeling comfortable enough to express yourself on my channel. And I like for us to learn. Smiley face. I think I had to put in there to recognize emojis. I think that's in the settings. Um, we're learning from one another. We're learning from one another.
New York City driver blog.
Thank you.
Said, same to you.
Thank you. We're in this together. Let's be young on rideshare. Rideshare is just the avenue to connect us
Jim
together.
Apple said, eat some chicken noodle soup.
You know what? Speaking of chicken noodle soup, one of my older sisters, oh my gosh. Have you ever eaten food that a person put a whole lot of love in it? I mean, man, I remember I was sick and she bought me, she made and brought it to the house, a big old pot of homemade chicken noodle soup. Homemade with her herbs and spices. It was, ooh. No, I don't want to get sick in order to have that deliciousness again. But it was good.
Said, I make homemade chicken noodle soup.
Oh, wow. That is so cool. She put vegetables in it, potatoes. She baked the chicken.
The Brad of Boston said, I need some.
Woo, boy, oh boy, oh boy. That was so good. So good. But, oh yeah, she put a whole lot of love in that. And when she make her soup, she pray and she's meditating and she goes all in with it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I do the same.
It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. You can feel the love. You can feel the love. That they took time out to take the bones out of the chicken. And it's just amazing.
Jim Apple said, I had some tonight myself.
You did? Oh my gosh. It's perfect food for when you're feeling bad.
Said, hey, T-Bob. Hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, she said she's feeling a little better. Yeah, T-Bob is feeling a little better. So keep your head up, guys. You love cooking? Wow, Jeremy. Cool.
Said, I love cooking.
And let's see. Thank you.
The Brad of Boston.
Uber Girl,
said,
Paula, LA, Jeremy, Paula, Joseph, Melissa, New York, NYC driver.
ASL said, TBOB, hope you feel 100% soon.
Exactly. Top Speed Review, Miss G, Tony L, the entrepreneur.
Said, hey, my precious, I just done 8 chicken wings and meatballs that went for dinner tonight.
Oh, wow, nice. That's nice. That's a nice, fulfilling meal. Rideshare driver, Dustin, Van, Jamaican Girl, 123, the Scavengers, Frank, Tom 146, Akira, Chef for your ID, Jim Apple, your personal driver, Jaden.
Franco said, me.
Yeah, you. Let's see.
Chef.
There was so many other people there.
Said, and bread and butter.
And bread and butter, but that's a good thing. I was reading the names that are on here. The chatters, they call it, on the speech, but I don't see everyone on there. But thank you, everyone who came past.
City driver blog said, you're super famous. Said, me. Jeremy ASL said, super Chelle. Jim Apple said, having a bout of dominance.
Jim. Oh, Jim. TMI. No, I'm not super famous. No. I know, right? Really, Jim? Like, really, Jim? All the things you can say and it's being repeated, that's what you'll say.
Said, I feel more comfortable than a guy with energy who caught a t-shirt.
Okay, it works. You got a lot of protein going on, Chef Rarity, and that's awesome. No, I'm just like everybody else. I'm a human being. We're trying to make it in this world. We're trying to find our place. We're trying to know that we are valued and we are valuable, and we do matter no matter what you have, what you don't have, you matter as a human being, period. That qualifies you to love and to be loved. Anything extra that is customary, it's like, or customized, I should say, is based upon that person. Also, for individuals who was here when we talked about our definition of love, if that's how you really feel about love, don't accept anything other than that type of love. Period. It may take a long time to meet up with that same type of love, based upon your definition of love, but just know it'll be worth the wait.
Chef Boyardee said, I feel more full than a washer on its cycle.
Oh, wow, that's pretty nice. You're pretty tight then, huh? I remember around the holidays, I would eat 4 full plates of food. 4. I ate so much that all I could do was slide to the floor. That's it. I'm just telling you the truth. That's how I used to eat before 2013. I cannot dare eat that much now. I cannot dare eat that much now. So, you love Golden Corral.
Chef
Haven't been
Boyardee
back there since my
said,
surgery because it'd be a
I'm
waste of
full
time.
now.
It's best for me to go to a restaurant where I can get a container and put the food in, half the food before I even start eating, and then take the rest with me.
Jim Apple said, I can't help it. I'm having too much fun.
Yeah, you're having too much fun. Yeah, when you got a computer repeating every single thing you say, Jim Apple, and it acknowledged you, Jim Apple. I can't help it. I'm having too much fun, Jim
Chef
Apple.
Boyardee said, Jim, do you love apples?
Oh gosh, here we go. He like cake. He like apples. He like ice cream. he likes.
Jim Apple said, la 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 la. Jeremy ASL said, all.
See, the computer is not seeing it as la 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 la. Is la 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 la. And LOL is low. So yeah. But yeah, guys, keep your heads up. Keep it moving. People are gonna say things. People are gonna do things. The thing is that makes the great difference is how you react to it. How you react to it, how you feel about it, and blah blah blah. Yeah.
Jeremy ASL said, laughing out loud, lol. Jim Apple said, blah 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 blah.
Not blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. That's how she or the computer feels, sees it, or not sees it, understands it, But
Chef Boyardee said, Mondays suck more than a dinner party with my family.
Mondays? But you just had a great meal.
New York City driver log said, TBD. New York City driver log said, buy it.
See? Instead of bring your own bag. TBD, to be determined. Yeah. And we say our computers are smart. Wow.
Jim Apple said, you got to do this more often, Chelle.
I guess I do, based upon how you reacted to it.
Said, just drink in morning hot water for weight loss.
Well, let me tell you. Let's see.
Chef Boyardee said, it's been more disturbing than Trump in office.
Oh no. Well, let's see. I've tried. I put it this way. Anything will work if you stick with it long enough.
9.6 said,
but I know it can work. But for me, I have to.
Jim Apple said, meow, meow, meow.
For me knowing me, my issue is my hunger versus physical hunger. Before my surgery, I never ate when I was hungry. I ate because that's what I wanted to do. However, after the surgery, my process after the surgery, I actually ate when I was hungry. However, 2015, 2016, and here we are, well, 2018, here we are now. I began to eat just to eat. I didn't eat when I was hungry. But then I did eat. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. It is. I have hypothyroidism as well, but I am able to lose weight because I lost weight. If you look at my other channel, you'll see that I have lost weight prior to where I am now. But for me, I have to, it's a mindset that I'm going through right now at this point, because I'm remembering the quantity of food that I ate. And to be honest with you guys, this what I ate, I'm actually full. The pieces of bread, I mean the crackers and the cheese, because when you put this in water, it swells. It gets bigger than what it is here. So in my stomach, it fills my stomach up. You had high blood pressure since you were young. See, you see how I was about to just eat this, and I'm actually full. So there is awareness that I'm going through right now to why I'm eating and why and when I'm eating. I appreciate everyone's advice in this process, and I am trying, but I also understand that I didn't get this way overnight. Neither am I going to lose the weight overnight. No, I'm not. I declare, no, I am not as big as I was, but I'm not as small as I was either. I used to be, when I was in my teenage age, 9'10". But I wore size 9'10", but I was not ready for the attention that I was getting. It was shocking to me. I guess I didn't know my body. I didn't know what men saw when they saw my body. I just saw a body, but men saw more than just the body. And it made me feel really bad about myself. So I decided to eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. And the more I ate, the less attention I got. And I was feeling pretty good about that, because it was as if I'm visible yet invisible. I was like, no one sees me because I'm a fat girl now. Woohoo! I was into my books. I was good at school. I still didn't like to be around a whole lot of people, though. I was more of an introvert. People called me antisociable. That was my name, because I didn't like to be around people. People were complex. They were, oh, what? So I just continued to eat. That was my food, was my friend. It never let me down. It was there. I could take it wherever I wanted to. I would take my big old bag of cheese puff in bed with me. And just eat it and eat it and eat it. It was me and my food. It was me and my food. And I loved my food. It brought me great joy on the inside. And it was a protector at that. Other things happened in my life. And I felt like if I'm big, then I have a better chance on surviving. And men wouldn't look at me like that. Yeah. I didn't understand what a gap was. Um, you know, my mom shared things with us. However, then, like with some parents, some things you don't want to share with a child for whatever the reason, and timing is everything. But I just didn't like how and these were older men, most older men would say certain things about my gap between my legs, about my chest, and different things that they saw on me was to their liking, and they expressed it in a loud way, which drew attention to me, which was not what I was looking for. I'm the type person, I like to come in and I like to get out. I like to come in and I like to get out. But so then I thought, to gain weight would be good for me. So I did. And food and, me and food just became real good friends. And yeah. So, yeah. And, I was most happier eating. And it was just a good thing. No hot water, normal. Okay. Yeah, I've done fasts and things of that nature. Sent. Oh, you sent it. Okay. Um, so it's a process. It's a process. I don't feel okay. I don't feel embarrassed or hurt when people say things about my weight and so on and so forth, because I don't. I know how I got here, and now that I'm here, now a lot of men like big people now. So what I'm learning here is love yourself, be yourself, know yourself, change to improve yourself. So that's where I'm at. Hey, Maritza, how are you? And I know people, they'll look at me and they have their own perception of me, but that's just what it is. Their perception, not mine. Their perception. And in time, I will be the size I want to be. I don't want to be skinny. I'm not one to be skinny, but I wouldn't want to be a 9'6" again. But yeah, my main concern right now is my stomach. If I could go to a doctor, I mean, certified doctor, good rate doctor, lay on the bed and have my fat in my stomach transferred to someone who might want Brazilian gluteus maximus, or they want, chest meat or whatever fat. I can donate my fat to them, and then they can tighten my muscles up and do all kinds of things for me with my belly, and then I won't have that belly. But that's not going to happen. So in time, but I know it starts with me first. It starts with me, not what people say, not even the suggestions, which I appreciate, but it starts with me. And because it started with me and it starts with me, so I understand that. So yeah. Now, what did you all say? Now we can hear you.
Said hi, Renamo 9.6.
So yeah, so that's how it is, guys. It's all good. We are all in this together. Okay, I will. I won't do it on here, Akira, correct? Hi, Marissa. How are you doing? So yeah, guys, so that's how that is. Keep on pushing, keep on doing, and handle your business.
Welcome to my channel. The fat man said, hey, honey. Renamo 9.6 said, hello.
He said hello to Jeremy. So yeah, guys, so that's how that goes. You just have to keep it moving. And
Jeremy ASL said,
know you are important. And I need you. We need one another. It's just that all of us have not realized that
The
now.
fat man said, hey,
And
Jeremy.
take that moment and get to know your self-worth. That's your homework. You're at home, you can do it at home. But yeah, sometimes it can be scary. But again, change to improve yourself, you know, and keep it moving. But all right, I gotta go to class, OBS class. What's that? Is that IBS? No, not IBS, OBS. Anyway, let me keep it moving, guys. All right, so take care, and I'll see you guys again, okay? All right. If this is working for you, yeah. All right, Jeremy. Okay,
The
Akira.
fat man said,
All right,
"Yes,
low.
class." Jeremy ASL said, okay, take care, Chelle. You take care, everyone. Hiroshi said, I agree. New York City driver log said, all beautiful, awesome.
Hi, beautiful,
Welcome
awesome.
to my channel.
Guess
New
what?
York
Jamaican
City
Girl
driver
123 was here.
Said, beautiful, awesome. Said, hi, my friend. New York City driver log said, I wonder if I've got IBS.
Really? You think so? Irritable bowel syndrome? It's possible. One of my girlfriends has it. Yeah, might have to get it checked out. It can be pretty painful too. Yeah. More people coming
The
in.
fat man said, I've got IBS. New York City driver log said, all I know, maybe. Beautiful, awesome.
Yeah.
Said,
She
yeah,
subscribed to my
okay.
channel. I'm going to subscribe back to her channel. Yeah, that was awesome. Also, guys, check out Beautiful Awesome. She lives in Canada. She's a wonderful woman. She has a lot to offer, so check her out. And she have real talk. I went to her channel last night and stayed to her channel the entire time. 19 minutes, Akira. Oh my gosh.
Beautiful, awesome. Said,
Okay, I'm
awesome.
gonna listen. I'm gonna listen to it. Yeah, she is. I love her outfits of the day.
Hiroshi said, I noticed some packs don't talk, but sometimes I like that.
Yeah. It's all good. Don't take it personal. Some people really don't know how to hold a conversation with strangers. Some people really don't know. And sometimes it takes you to start out with weather or how are you? And then some people feel like that's personal. You don't need to know. So it's one of those things is you got to just not take it personal. If you can tell when a person don't want to talk.
Said, Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of beer. Jack got drunk and he flunked the severity test.
What? Sobriety test. You know what, Jim? If you have a computer, you can go to speechchat.com and it's going to say what you put in there, okay? Sobriety test, yeah.
Jeremy ASL said,
Thank you,
Sobriety
beautiful,
test.
awesome.
Beautiful, awesome. Said, I hit the like for you.
Thank
New
you.
York City driver log said, I'm not as think as you drunk I am.
I'm not as think as that's a good one, right? I'm not as drunk as you think I am. I like that. That's pretty cool. That's crazy. All right, guys. We're having people coming in.
Jeremy ASL said, all.
Those who are coming in, if you want, you can check out the replay. Yeah, I know it's 2 hours and 44 minutes and going. However, it's a moment where we share information amongst each other. If you want to check it out, you can. If not, I appreciate you just coming in live, so it's all good. And take it from there. But continue to be safe out there, everybody. And you are important. And continue to. Did you enjoy my? I did. I did.
Beautiful
I
Awesome said, did you enjoy my stream last night?
I did. I really did. It was very informative. It was very encouraging, and it was awesome. I stayed the entire time.
Hiroshi said, I had an 80-year-old man with his wife being patient. They wanted me to make a turn on a no turn on red. Hiroshi said, I let it slide. It was late that night.
Good.
Jim Apple said, hey, diddle, diddle, and the cat and the fiddle. Franco said, okay, Chelle, good night.
Good night, Frank. Okay. Frank just telling me, get out of here. Go. Go. All right, everybody. I see more people coming in.
Beautiful.
Check
Awesome
out the replay.
said, I know, thank you.
Yeah, it was really nice. I'm sorry. Yeah, I see more and more coming in, and just hit the replay. And if you have any comments, concern, definitely put them in the comment section. And all I can do is be me and change myself accordingly, knowing that I cannot be the way everybody wants me to be, but I can be the way God wants me to be. And sometimes that's not a good place to be from some people's standpoint, but I believe in that inner peace, and that's very important to me. Even if I have to stand alone, I have to have that inner peace. It brings me such joy. And it took me a long time to get to where I am today.
New York
And I'll
City
just want to
Drivers
go
Log
further.
said, okay, dokie, see you later. Enjoy the OBS, whatever it Island Super Channel stuff, I guess.
It's all good, NYC. Thank you for hanging in there with me as well.
Jim Apple said, three blind mice. See how they run. Cops one just try.
Jim having too much fun with this. All right, everyone. Take care. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.
New York City Driver Log said,